Okay. Today we are going to talk about determinants. Okay? Every square matrix can be associated with a real number called its determinant. Okay? It's just a number. Okay? A determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix. First of all, it can be notated two different ways. DET of A, that's how it's going to look in your calculator. That's saying the determinant of A. Also, an absolute value sign means determinant if it's a matrix. Okay, so if you have a matrix, like say you have the matrix 1, 2, 3, 4. If you see it like this, that means take the determinant. If you just see the slashes like an absolute value, that means determinant. Okay? Now, I want you to look at this. Here's how you find a 2 by 2 determinant. AB times B2 minus A2 times B1. Ah! Isn't this Chris minus cross? Alright? So, the determinant is the same number you use to help you find the inverse.
Wait.
Yeah.
Can you do this with like 3 or just like?
I will show you how to do a 3.
So it's just because of the side of
The determinant is just the Chris minus cross. Okay? So for your inverse, you're talking about 1 over the determinant. Okay? The determinant is just the number you get with Chris minus cross. Alright, so we're going to find each determinant. Notice how we have the absolute value looking signs. That means, hey, find the determinant of the matrix. Okay? So, 4 minus that's it.
Just all we do is the whole thing.
For a 2 by 2. Yes, this is all we do. Okay? This matrix right here, 2, 1, 4, 2. 4 minus 4 equals 0. Does that tell us anything special?
I think so.
When the determinant is 0, it means that the inverse does not exist.
Oh yeah,
Okay, because when we find an inverse, we take 1 over the determinant. Okay? Anytime your determinant is 0, and it doesn't matter how big your determinant is, 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 20 by 20. If your we're not finding those, don't worry. If your determinant is 0, the inverse does not exist. Okay? Questions? Write this down.
Wait, it equals 0.
Well, our determinant equals 0, right?
Yeah.
But we want to solve for x. So we have to take x plus 4 times x minus 5, and then we subtract negative 14, and that should equal
0, which means they're equal to each other.
Wow.
yes.
Yeah.
So how do we solve for x? Okay, we have a quadratic, and it's already set equal to 0, which is nice, but we're going to have to go ahead and multiply this out so we can combine this 14. So we have x squared
Minus 20.
minus 20.
And then
Oh, I see. I see. I see. X squared minus x minus 6. Alright, she's a step ahead of us. Alright. This factors to what?
X plus.
X minus 3x plus 2.
Which means x equals negative 2 or 3. What? Yep. The determinant is this right here. But it equals 0 until we solve for it. Okay? Alright, now, the 2 by 2 is the easy one. You really knew that before you even came in today. You just didn't know what that special number was called. Alright? Now, we can find the determinant of a 3 by 3 by hand. Okay. Really, if we have a square matrix bigger than 2 by 2, these are the determinants. These are the steps to find the determinants. First thing we're going to do is we're going to copy every column except the right column on the right side of the matrix. So how many columns do we have? So we're going to take the 2 left columns and copy them on the right. Okay. We are still going to do our criss, sinus, cross motion. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to multiply our down diagonals. So our criss diagonals. Alright? We'll do yellow. So we're going to multiply AEI, BFG, BDH. And we're going to take that sum. Yes. I would love to. Then we're going to take the up diagonal. So we're cross. We're going to cross with our diagonals until we're out of diagonals. Okay. So we're going to add up the products of our yellow diagonals minus the sum of our blue diagonals. We're still doing the criss minus cross. We just have to add the 3 crisses together and add the 3 crosses together.
So you should do all of it for the other sides.
Right, you go until you run out of a diagonal of, since this is a 3 by 3, we have 3 numbers we're multiplying in a diagonal. Okay? What? So we're going to add the 3 yellow ones, minus, we're going to add The blue was. Yes, except you would have to copy 3 columns down, and you would have 4 diagonals for each.
Yeah, let's keep going. Let's do it.
I'll let you do that.
When all the numbers are one.
Okay. Any questions on this method? I'm really only going to worry about 3 by 3. Okay, I don't think I'm going to have you do anything bigger than 3 by 3. Yes.
Is there any reason you start at the bottom of the list? If you did C and D,
Okay, are you ready for an example?
like it's Christmas across.
Yeah. Here it is. I want to find this determinant. Okay? If this was just in the absolute value sign with no instructions, then you just assume you're finding the determinant. Okay, so first move. Okay, we need to copy down how many columns? It's all but the right column. Okay, so we need our crisp products. Crisp. So we have 3 times 5 times 1 plus 4 times 0 times negative 1 plus negative 2 times 3 times 4. It is really nice if you have a 0, isn't it? Okay? Minus. Now we want our crosses. So cross, cross, cross. We have negative 1 times 5 times negative 2 plus 4 times 0 times 3 plus 1 times 3 times 4. So what we have is 15 plus 0 minus 24 minus the quantity 10 plus 0 plus 12. What's 15 minus 24? Minus 550. What do we get? What? No. What? Well, it helps us determine if the matrix or if the inverse exists. Okay? Yes. It would be that. Hey, get out your calculator and please enter this 3 by 3 matrix in your calculator. How? You put out your food. Take some character.
Okay, next the first step is matrix of 3 by 3, 4.
Okay, once you have it entered, you can pull up from the math section of your matrix menu, DET. I believe it's the first thing you can choose. After you have DET, it opens a parentheses and you can call up your matrix A if you put it in A. Hit enter, it should give you negative 31. All right, anybody having issues? Here is your homework.